the strongest need prove them.
Hi everyone, I wanted to talk to you today about how I get max rank on the Iron Banner so quickly. This is mainly to do with the bounties that you can get from Lord Saladin. You've got the brown bounties which are available once per Iron Banner, and then you have the daily green bounties which are dropped every morning, and that's with the reset for 24 hours. Now the more of these bounties that you can complete, the quicker you will gain standing and rank in the Iron Banner. Obviously some are more easy to complete than others, but I'm not sure if most of you are aware that they do roll over from one Iron Banner to the next. So as you can see here on my hunter, I've already started completing some. These were from April's Iron Banner, and this is video from May Iron Banner. And I've just been to Lord Saladin and picked up all of the bounties available to me. The best thing to do is complete as many of these as possible per round to gain as much standing as possible and as much experience. And the other thing that you must remember to do is to equip your emblem, your shader, and any class armor, which will also increase your standing gained when you win in the Iron Banner. Now there's loads of ways you can make sure that you complete the bounties. The best one is to just check what's available to you and see what's easiest to complete, whether it's headshots, heavy ammo, whatever you can for the day. So here we are on my hunter, and I've just been into the Iron Banner, just done a couple of rounds, and I've managed to gain up to rank 2. As you can see here, I've completed 5 rounds, 4 of which were wins, which have gone on my Iron Marathon bounty. And as you can see, I've got lots of green ones here, headshots, things like that, that I've managed to complete within these 5 rounds. I'm going to just click on all these now and complete them and show you how my rank is going up as I'm achieving these bounties. I've also got some Vanguard ones here as well. So now if we look at my rank, we've gone up from just 2 to 3, well nearly 3.5, and that's just by completing a lot of the daily bounties and getting a good stand on the Iron Banner so far. As you can see as well, I'm very close to achieving some of these other brown bounties, and it doesn't matter, like I say, if you don't manage to complete them this time around, you can just save them as they roll over to the next Iron Banner. Okay, so this clip, I've done another 5 rounds on the Iron Banner. I'm now up to 10 out of 13 on the bounty, as you can see, and because I've got some wins, it means I've gone up to rank 4. Completing that other green bounty means I'm just over 4.25 now, so really getting there towards the max rank, and I haven't even completed these 3 bounties yet, which means I won't need to trade them all in. I'll be able to keep at least 2 of them hopefully, and they'll roll over, so I've got a good standing chance of getting a decent rank at the start of the next Iron Banner as well. So before I finish the max rank for the Iron Banner in May, I just thought I'd show you some of my actual gameplay and give you a few tips on how I managed to get the most out of each round. This can be both completing bounties and getting a decent score as well. This is on Vertigo, map on Mercury.
Iron Banner control. Alpha team. The Iron Lords are watching.
So the first real tip I can give you is to really know your maps. Obviously some people don't play a lot of Crucible, but they enjoy going into Iron Banner because it's a little bit different. The best advice I can give you is to really have a good few rounds, probably the few days before Iron Banner. It'll give you a little bit of head start on maps and things like that, just to jog your memory. You need to know where your ammo crates are going to be, And if you know the maps, whether it's control or skirmish or whatever the round will be on the Iron Banner, you'll be a little bit more prepared if you know where everything is.
Enemy captured Zone A. Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. Enemy controls all zones. Zone A
When playing
neutralized.
control on the Crucible, obviously you need to capture points A, B and
Zone
C.
A.
And the more people that you have on the point when you capture it, the more points your team will get. So the best thing to do is try and go around as a team and make sure that you get the most points as possible for that round.
You neutralized Zone C. Zone C captured.
So some of you will usually go into Crucible with your own fire team of friends. That's great, you already know people's strategies, and especially if you wear headsets as well, it's a good way of working out where you need to go next so you can work as a team. It's very difficult if you're going in individually because you don't know the players, and obviously it's more difficult to get a win in that situation. But the best thing to do is go around as a team and act like a team. So if you need to follow your teammates sometimes, or even take the lead to build confidence in a team, especially if they're losing like they were on this round that I was playing, the best thing to do is build confidence in your teammates and try and get as many wins as possible. So what can you do if your team is losing or is definitely going to lose? Well, there's not a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. We always have bad rounds, you know, even the best of us. So the only advice I can give you there is to make sure that you make the most of your bounties. You're still able to achieve the bounties even if you aren't doing very well as a team in this situation. So you can always check your inventory when you're dead and waiting to respawn, and if you're very close to getting a bounty, say for heavy ammo you need one more kill with that, you know to stick around an ammo crate and try and achieve that bounty. At least then you'll get some standing, and of course you will get the coin even if you do have a loss, and you can have up to 5 coins before you can't pick up any more, so those will count at some point when you do get a win.
Enemy captured Zone C.
Another bit of advice as well is to keep an eye on those brown bounties, the ones that take quite a lot to complete. If you need quite a lot of special kills or heavy kills, the best advice I can give you there is to make sure that you're comfortable on each map with each type of weapon. So I particularly like sniping. I'm not really one for using shotguns and things like that. So I tend to find vantage points where I'm able to snipe people and then try and achieve those bounties as quickly as possible. Now the Iron Banner and Crucible as a whole have changed with the recent reset for the ammo crates, so you're not getting as much ammo as you used to, so you need to use it a little bit more sparingly. but you still need to achieve the bounties. So the best thing I can say there is keep an eye on the ammo crates, and when they do sort of drop below 30 seconds, make sure that you're near one to replenish your ammo no matter what, and then you'll always be in a situation where you've got the ammo ready, and then if you are in a vantage point and you can use it, then you're fully prepared.
You neutralize Zone B. Zone B secure. You control all zones.
So by this time in the round, my team has sort of gelled together and we've got a bit of a strategy going now. We still don't think we're going to win at this point because, as you can see, we're quite far behind. But sometimes it does take a couple of minutes for you to gel with the people that you don't know. Sometimes you have awesome rounds on the Iron Banner and everyone does well, but with the new matchmaking it has made it a lot fairer, which is fantastic in a way because you have decent rounds and you're able to win quite comfortably, and there's no slaughtering going on, as I like to say it. You know, there's nobody winning with a huge margin, and at least you can complete the bounties if you are in a losing team.
Minutes remaining.
So the final bit of advice I'd like to give you about Iron Banner is just don't take it too seriously. It is there to have fun, and you're there to have fun. And even though it can get quite serious and quite competitive, at the end of the day you're all just trying to get to max rank, all trying to get some new gear and some new items. So help each other out, and if you lose a couple of times then you're bound to win the next few. Don't give up easily. And like I say, focus on the bounties, and before you know it, you'll be max rank.
Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone A neutralized. Enemy captured Zone A. Defeat is imminent. Zone C lost. You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
So that's the end of my round, and as you can see my team lost, unfortunately. Not by a huge margin, but unfortunately we did lose. But the best thing to say is don't be disheartened. We're all going to have losses, and at least they give you the Iron Banner coins so that you're able to achieve those with the next win. So here I am visiting Lord Saladin, and we've got some new bounties because this is the next day, and I've just picked up those.
Until we meet again, Guardian.
As you can see, I haven't quite completed the brown bounties yet, and I am just over 4 1/4 because I had some losses, so I didn't get any more on my Iron Banner rank for that day. So here I am in Iron Banner. I took the iron medallions with me that I had collected from my losses from the previous day, and I took the new bounties with me, and I went in for one more round in the hope of achieving them, which luckily I did do.
Enemy captured Zone B.
So here we are back in orbit after that round, and as you can see with that win I ended up being rank 4 3/4. Now by choosing to complete the green bounty, that brings me automatically up to max rank 5. So even though I've completed the brown bounty, I don't need to click on it. If you complete these once you're at max rank, they just dissolve and you don't get any of the standing or experience that you've just earned. So the best thing to do is leave them in your inventory, and they'll be fine to complete as soon as the next Iron Banner has started. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you luck to getting to max rank.